song.
Well, if you tell me what the theme song is, I will sing it.
No TV, no TV.
Come on, sing the theme song. What is it?
You know the theme song.
Why don't you give me the first chorus?
I just did. You repeat No TV twice.
No TV.
Yeah. It's good, it's getting better.
All right, we are live. Are we live, Digital Josh? Come on, Digital Emily, are we live? SCI Custom, greetings, gentlemen. It's a big, big show tonight. Digital Emily, have we got people coming on board?
Yes.
We do. We've got people watching.
We do.
Well, look, first of all, people, I've got to give you a bit of a viewer discretionary advisement. I apologise. I'm not wearing long pants tonight. These knees are out in the public. I apologise for
Put
that.
your sunglasses on, everyone.
Put your sunglasses on. We're here at the beautiful homestead tonight, and well, it's our last live stream for 2023.
Thank you.
And we've got a few exciting. Yeah, thank you, Digital Josh. We've got a few surprises in tonight's live stream. I think it's quite the exciting episode because tonight we are giving away the Loopall and Savage Ultimate Giveaway Prize.
Ooh,
Remember that, Brad?
I do.
We
Yep,
started
I
it
do.
earlier. Take us through it. What are we giving away tonight,
Oh,
mate?
we're giving away 2 Savages. The one I built, the winning gun from the US, the Impulse Mountain Hunter. I knew that. Thank you, Matthew.
Just say. We've got the Impulse Mountain Hunter.
But do you know yours?
Yes, it's the Savage Model 110 package that we built. Here are the envelopes. In these envelopes are the winners of tonight's prize, and we are going to give that away at the end of the show. So make sure you stick around. It's going to be great. Now listen, don't forget, this is your show. We'd love your questions to come through because this is our last show for the year. So don't be afraid. Keep sending them through. Oh, look at this. Digital Emily is in the house. Hey, how did that happen? Very good. Well, it looks like you boys are well into it already. Well, we've only just...
No, surely not. No. I'm on the water.
Now look, tonight, Brad, Matt and Keith's festive dozen. All right? What was the thinking behind this today?
Well, mate, we're coming into Christmas. We're 2.5, we're 3 weeks away from Christmas.
Yep.
You know, people are out there searching for presents to give
The stocking
husbands.
fillers.
The stocking fillers,
Yeah.
exactly. So what we've put together is the top 12 selling products of 2023.
And tonight we are going to unwrap the top Christmas gifts of the year. Mm-hmm. We've got Keithy the Likeable.
That's right.
Thank you.
He's number 1.
We've got the Brad, ever increasing in girth Johnson.
Low blows already.
And of course, Matt here, so it's great to have you on board. If you're on board, please leave a message so that we can see you coming through. It'll be great. But I thought tonight, mate, what we might do is we've got a big night tonight. We've got a few announcements that we're going to get through. And of course, at the end of the night, we're going to give away the fabulous prizes that we've been promoting all this year. But I thought tonight, to start off the Christmas stocking filler, let's talk about this Alan Ruger tactical shooting mat case.
I know.
Come on, take us through it.
Fantastic. Well, I'll start us off. Keithy can finish it because Keithy used it.
He
fairly-
used this
he used it
today.
today. Yeah. But look, this is a fantastic product made by the Allen Company under license for Ruger. It's a gun bag / tactical mat. So the best of both worlds in one. 50-inch rifle, 50-inch rifles with scopes.
Yep.
We'll open them up quickly, Keithy.
Let's get a look at this.
There we go. So that's what it looks like when it's folded out. It's about 70 inches long. It's big enough for the biggest guys. When the gun's in there, it's got a muzzle pouch there. It's got straps to hold it in. You've got cartridge holders up the top. See-through pocket here for your ID, your license, your dope. That's right. Yeah, things like that. And there's pockets all around. So you know when you're storing the bolt and travelling and things like that. But these have proven to be a real winner in 2023.
And they work because we tried it today.
We do. Yep. Grip panel so you don't slip.
Yep.
We shot off bench
Brass.
rest bags. Yep.
Stones, the whole thing.
Prickles.
Fantastic.
Yeah, the lot.
But Keithy, we've got a whole stack of stuff going on the outside as well.
Yeah, look, I mean, we've got all of this webbing on the outside, so you can attach all your accessories. You've got a pocket there, and on the back side, it actually doubles as a backpack.
Correct. Yeah.
You want to flip this over.
Flip it over.
So we've got a backpack on the back there, and it is comfortable to carry. I popped the rifle in there today. and lugged it down the road, and it's comfortable on your back. It's a ripper setup. It does have a loop out the end, so you can use it as a drag
Bag,
drag
yeah.
bag, yeah.
It's got a Velcro section there for your patches too.
the patch on the thing, yep.
So
and it's not lightweight. It's heavy duty.
very heavy duty. Yeah, you won't go
mate.
wrong with that. But
Yeah.
it's been a real winner. So long range shooting, it's proven to be more and more popular all year, hasn't it? So this is certainly right up that right in that hitting zone.
Tactical is practical, isn't
It
it?
is, mate. It is. Yeah.
Jeez, did you come up with that
Yeah,
yourself?
yeah.
Far out. That's pure marketing genius.
ChatGPT.
Listen, we've got a few people coming through. Let's see. David saying Matt's shirt blends well with the chair. Thank you, David. That's great. That was the point. Where are the Christmas lights? Good point, Kent.
Yeah.
Good point. PK, hi team, and thanks for making these videos. No problem. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Will NIOA look at importing hammer bullets from the US?
Well, not anytime soon. No, I didn't realise that they were something that was sought after here in Australia. But
Yeah.
happy we're heading to shot in 4 or 5 weeks. So let's have a look. See what's there.
We've got Murat there saying g'day. G'day, Murat. Good to see you. So that's the Ruger Allen Matt.
Yep.
Now, this
Yeah.
technically could actually be your Christmas stocking.
Yes, you can
Without
start
doubt.
with that.
You
You can fill it with the
we could
rest of
fill
what's
it
on
with the
table.
rest of what's
Without
on
a
the
doubt.
table, all right? So here we go. We're going to talk, Keithy, over to you. We're going to talk about something close to your heart.
Yep.
The wheel of fat wrench.
Something that we use in the armoury on a daily basis is this little flat wrench. It's basically a digital torque wrench. Comes with all the adaptions there. Should suit pretty much any firearm that's out there. For things like your scope rings, we see in the Loopall custom shop, we see people that have over tightened their scope rings and compressed tubes and that sort of thing. Honestly, to make your rifle perform as good as it can, you really need to torque down the action screws to the correct settings. Now, most of these is available through the manufacturer or through your owner's manual that comes with the firearm, but people just lock them down willy-nilly.
Yeah, right.
And it makes a big performance gain to get them locked in correctly. The fat wrench is a perfect little tool. You simply set your inch pounds there, dial it on. It tells you once you've reached that torque setting, and you're good to go. Like, rip a little tool. Each one of my armourers has got one of these in their toolbox.
Well, there you go. So, I mean, if you're looking for that perfect Christmas gift that's going to fit the stocking,
Yep.
the wheel of fat wrench.
Yep, the wheel of fat wrench. Definitely be one of those gifts.
Now, listen, we've got questions and comments coming in thick and fast here. Adrenaline is brown coloured. Look at Savage, Impulse Predator, and 308. What Loopall would you recommend? Well, mate, we're going to be talking about that later on.
It is. Yeah, that's a great question. But what type of, what type of shooting are you looking at doing with it? Yeah, you up and down mountains? Is it going to be close action? Is it going to be 80, 100, 150 metres? Is it
308, probably just rabbits.
Is it, yeah, probably. Is it going to be 300 plus? So that's a big thing. I'm a big fan of smaller scopes myself. I like the lower the lower objective lens because you get to keep the scope mounted closer to the barrel. But look, big fan of VX5s, which is what's on the prize tonight. So I'd certainly look at something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really nice, those.
And someone is saying here, Keith has lost 10 years. Troy Morgan, the beard is gone. Well done.
Yeah, thanks for noticing,
Although
Tony.
I didn't have that. He's missed a bit.
Yeah, just a little flavour
Saving.
saver. Keep that there.
Keith, what are your thoughts on the best budget scope for the 22LR?
Yeah, look, I mean, there's plenty out there, isn't there? I mean, if you were going to go down that loophole path, it'd definitely be a Freedom. They're a beautifully made scope. There's no compromise. Still USA made. They're a great scope, and they're at that sort of entry level. There are a hell of a lot cheaper scopes out there. I mean, if you look at some of the entry-level Bushnell range, they make specific rimfire targeted scopes, and I think they're probably more suitable to that, to someone who's trying to save $1 as well, backed up by a ripper warranty. So. Honestly, if you're looking at a budget, I'd be aiming towards the Bushnells, I think.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, great. Who we got here? 2 clicks up. Those wheel of fat wrenches are an absolute essential pride kit, 100%.
Yeah, spot on, mate.
I love a VX5, but can only afford a Freedom. Yeah, correct. Seawar 4. But I tell you what, Seawar 4, if you have entered into our competition, the Loopall and Savage Ultimate Hunter giveaway, we are giving away tonight a Savage Model 110 Ultra. and also the Savage Impulse Mountain Hunter. And we've got a VX5 on top of those.
Mounted on both of them.
But see, well, I agree totally. I shot today. We did a bit of shooting today, and I was using a VX Freedom out to 200. It was perfect. It really was. So it never folded.
Out to 300.
Well, out to 300.
yeah.
Well, I didn't say that because
Because you didn't hit the
I
target.
did the target 300, but up to 200 was perfect. Yeah.
Righto, so listen, what's next on our 12 festive dozen? We've got the Tipton Ultra gun vise.
Gun vise, that's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now these really are, every shooter's dream. If you want to do, scope work, even just for cleaning your gun on your bench, these things are modular. You can move them around to suit whatever firearm you've got. They're great for handguns. They're great for bolt actions. They're great for shotguns. AR type rifles, things like that. So they're really good. They're
What were you
built.
saying before, even bows?
Yeah, crossbows,
Yeah,
crossbows, longbows. I think too. If you want to restring them, they're great for that. They've got stainless steel clamps, and all the plastic is like solvent resistant too, so it won't sort of warp or melt over the time. So like these things really are a fantastic idea and a must for people doing things at home with their own guns.
Yeah.
Couple of good little parts trays in there too. Handy when
You
you are
guys
working
use
on
a few of these.
Yeah, we've got a few of these
Yeah.
in the armoury. I haven't actually got this Ultra Vice, but now that I've seen it and had a bit of a play with it, it's something that I'm going to try and talk a couple out of Brad.
But they rock solid too. Once the gun's in there and clamped in, it doesn't move. It's really good.
Yeah. No, cool. Again, another thing, wrap that up, put that under the Christmas tree.
Yeah,
People are going to start getting excited.
that's a big prezi.
Big
It is,
present
that's
for
a big present.
big present for the stocking, yeah, but under the tree, perfect.
Righto, so don't forget, if you've got any questions, please send them through to us. We're always here to help and answer. But we're going to continue along with the festive dozen.
The festive dozen.
Yep.
What's
so
next?
have we got to move that out the way, or are we just going straight to the next? What have we got to do, Digital Josh? We can. Okay.
I'll shove it out of there.
Thank you, Keith.
Does
Beautiful.
does the bug on the box come with the vice?
We could probably
Quite
include it.
possibly. Quite possibly. Okay, so look, the next thing we're going to look at is a little device. It's been out for a couple of years. Brad and I saw this when it first came out about 2 years ago at SHOT Show. It's a little product from Bushnell, and it's a product called the Bushnell Backtrack Mini.
Yeah, little GPS. Like these are fantastic. Like the technology is no different to other GPS on the market, but it's Bushnell's version of it. It's quite compact. Like it fits seriously in the palm of your hand. Great for putting in your pocket. Great for pouches on your belt. Great for your backpack, of course. GPS satellite enabled. It actually connects back to the Bushnell app, so you can track it back and drop waypoints to it and things like that. But all the features of all your standard GPSs. So you've got your compass mode. You can drop waypoints, mark hunting spots, things like that, all through it. But really
Help
affordable.
you get back home.
Exactly. Don't never get lost again.
Yeah.
But really affordable too. So these are a fantastic little gift. Perfect for Christmas this year.
You know, it's a real safety feature too. If
Correct,
you are hunting
yeah.
in remote areas.
Exactly. Yeah.
It is easy to get disorientated.
Yeah, for sure. It is.
Well,
Yep.
the country in Australia is pretty unforgiving in certain parts, and we I always carry PLBs anyway when I go, but this is a good way of making sure I get back to the car.
Yep. Merry Christmas, team. That Loopall hat would look great on my bald head. Well, look, tell you what, it's already currently on a bald head. Take that off.
That's not a loophole one.
Oh, no, here we go. Although,
I've still got a little bit of hair
I'll
left,
start
but
to lose mine too. There we go. But listen, we're actually giving, for the people that know about the Loopall and Savage Ultimate Hunter giveaway, we're giving away the 2 rifles tonight. It's
Yes.
a big deal. It is a really big deal. But also we had 50 runner-ups.
We did.
Okay, 50 runner-ups, and they are all getting either a Loopall cap or a Savage Impulse cap. And I mean, how disappointed are they going to be?
Well, I wouldn't be disappointed. They're cracking hats.
you know,
Yeah.
No, they're good hats.
They are
They're
cracking
consolation
hats. But
prize.
you did make the final round when it came to
Correct,
selecting.
when it
So,
came
yeah.
to the select.
That's right.
Would Keith consider a red dot for a 22LR?
Yeah, look, it depends on the application for sure. The dot, of course, gives you no magnification. There are magnifiers out there, and there's a lot of illuminated optics that actually give you the magnification, like the fire dot Loopolds, for example. So it gives you that red dot, but you still have the ability to magnify as well. So Yeah, but yeah, a non-magnified red dot for a 22 LR, it'd be perfect up to 50 odd meters. If you want to stretch it a little further, you're probably asking a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, look, moving along, we've got a fair few products to get through tonight, but we are seem to be getting through them pretty quickly, actually. But we've actually just had we've just had this bloke over here.
Yeah.
So I don't know if many of you follow Mr. G or Spartan underscore
Mr. G. That's him. Yeah.
But he is the creator of Spartan Precision equipment. They make bipods,
Tripods, adapters,
keep going.
Handles,
Yep, all sorts of
sucker
stuff.
mounts.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what we've got here tonight, we've got the Spartan Javelin Light bipod. Now these were the first sort of entry level sort of bipods, were they?
Yeah, these are the entry level ones from Spartan. Fantastic and light, carbon fibre legs. They fold up like that. They don't fold up traditionally forward like the Harris and many of the traditional ones. But this is new technology. So this stuff that they clip in easy too. And don't be afraid. A lot of people say, well, if I buy one of these, how do I fit it to my rifle? Because my rifle's only got the sling swivel stud. Matthew, I've got one I prepared earlier. So it's all good. Earlier. But the beautiful thing about all the Spartan stuff is that when you buy it, it comes with a universal rifle adapter in it. So these are fantastic and they're easy to fit. They come with a packet. They got rubber grommets there so you don't mark your stock, all for different contours as well. Comes with 4 or 5 screws to suit what machine thread you've got, whether it's a wood screw, length.
Little grub screws.
Exactly, things like that.
Yep.
But they're simple. So you just unscrew your front sling swivel stud and replace it with this. So they fit flush in there, the screws, and that's a rare earth magnet. Rare earth magnet.
Correct.
And they just pop straight in. That's all they do.
Locked in.
They locked in. So there's 2 options. You can have it that way, and it doesn't swivel. Switch it round. You've got a bit more movement in it. But these are easy to attach, easy to remove, and so steady.
But even at the bottom too, what have they got here, Keithy?
It's I think it's titanium, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
So it's a little titanium peg. So it gives you some purchase on the ground. You've got a little rubber boot which will cover that if you're shooting off a vehicle or if you're shooting off something that you don't want to scratch up. And the rubber will give you some purchase on whatever you're resting off.
Exactly.
But I hunt with one of these guys, and I just carry it on a little pouch. I've actually got the gunsmith adapter on my rifle, which is internal.
Oh, you're a gunsmith.
Yeah, well, that's right. I wouldn't have it any other way.
It's funny you mention that because there's a lot of rifle manufacturers now coming out from the factory with gunsmith adapters in them. So, if you buy a new rifle at the shelf over the next year or two, you might start seeing a few of these things. And if you want to know what they are, that's what they are.
That's what they're for.
They're Spartan gunsmith adapters. So all you got to do, and I just saw what Mr. Adrenaline wrote again.
Got a Spartan
exactly.
adapter.
And that's the beautiful thing. You don't have to keep changing bipods per rifle. You buy different adapters for your guns. One bipod is all you need.
Yeah, it's a great system. It's a well thought out system.
Exactly.
And it works well.
Exactly. And the other thing is, I use mine at the range on the bench too, so don't be afraid to use them at the range of the bench. They are rock solid and sturdy down there too. These rubber feet, they just don't move.
We've got a question there from Lachlan Hicks. Would a 6.5 Creedmoor be better for pig dingo hunting or a 6.5 by 55 Swedish?
Oh, I'm a sucker for the Swede.
Yeah, you'd be splitting hairs. They'd both be cracking calibers.
It's not as trendy.
Yeah, probably not as trendy. Creedmoor's, as Mr. G would say, is a bit more sexy. 6.5 Creedmoor, that's Mr. G's favourite word. But you'll probably pick up more rifles, I would think, in 6.5 Creedmoor than you would 6.5 by 55 too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so keep those questions coming through. We've got a pretty exciting night tonight, and it is our last one for the year. And a big shout out to Mr. G too, because he was only here yesterday.
Dropped him off at the airport.
Dropped him off at the airport, so it was great. Always good to see that, Blake. All right, so after that, we've also now got the Loopall RX4400 rangefinder.
That's right. Yep.
Now, Brad, you tell me that these are probably one of our #1 bestsellers.
Without a doubt. Now, that's the Gen 2 version. That's the second one. That's got TBR, which stands for True Ballistic Range. Sorry, I'll get it out. But these are probably the #1, and this I would be confident in saying this would nearly be the #1 selling rangefinder in Australia. this one here. It's so affordable. The performance you get out of it's fantastic. Ranges to 1,400 metres on reflective targets. Yards, American. Yes, 1,400 yards on reflective targets. About 800 yards for deer-sized animals, but that's a long way. But it's affordable, backed by Loopall's fantastic warranty as well. These things are, every bit.
These are actually
very desirable.
These also are 100% waterproof.
Correct. Yeah. Now the beautiful thing is, and these complement. We've been doing a lot of work talking about CDS dials lately, haven't we? Loopall and their custom dial system, and how efficient that is when you're shooting at the distances. Well, it's no good if you don't know how far you're shooting, and this is where one of these come in. Everyone needs one of these in their pack, whether they're hunting, long-range shooting, or not.
And I think too, if you are a hunter, when it comes down to taking a good ethical shot,
correct.
This is what's important. Get that range, understand it, get it out there.
How far that quarry is, crank it up, and if you want to find out how far it is, that's the perfect opportunity.
And I've got to ask the question though, Brad. These are on stock, ready to go.
Ready to go. Ready to go. They're in.
So if I wanted this for Christmas,
you would, if your dealer didn't have one, get him to call us. We would have it out to him next week. Look out. There you go. All right. Now we're starting to get. We've got a few little comments and questions coming through. Which type of ammunition is more expensive between the two cartridges of 6.5 Creed and Swedish? Oh, I think they'd be very similar, Lachlan. The other thing I probably should mention with that, with Creedmoor, there's probably a greater range of ammunition you can buy too, from 95 grade to 140. Different, I know in Federal they do Terminal Ascent, Fusion, Corlock, American Eagle, Varmint. There's all that stuff they do. 6.5, 55, you're probably limited in projectile weight.
Yeah, they're very much that 140 grainer.
That's all right.
That's pretty much what you'll get in those Swedes. And you're right, because of the trend behind the Creedmoor, everyone's making them, and they're making a big wide range.
Exactly right. But price wise, look, I'd probably say 6.5 Creedmoor because there's a greater variety and there's cheaper options out there.
It keeps saying that the sound's dropping out. We're just hoping that it's coming back. We had Digital Josh come in. He's got us sorted. We're back. Thank you, Chris.
Technical difficulty.
Well, you pushed the button.
I even touched it.
You touched the button.
Let's go back to the video and see if I touched the button.
Rewind the video. I think Brad touched the button, right?
Confident I did.
We've got Chris Martin. He says he's bought that rangefinder, and they are awesome. Well, correct.
Yeah. Yes, everyone needs one of them, and that's the perfect stocking filler, that one.
Yep, so sound keeps dropping. At least one mic has dropped out, but yeah. Thank you, team. Yep, the mics are better. Trust me, Brad touched the button. It's the only way that thing's
That's why Digital Josh is here to keep us going.
Digital Josh, correct. But listen, we've got one gentleman that said that the Loopall BX2 Alpines were actually insanely good for the price.
Yeah, but they're binoculars.
Correct.
Yes. But they're not rangefinders.
No, I understand that, but he was just saying he's got some binoculars.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know where you were going with the question.
No,
about
he was just mainly stating he's got the BX2 Alpines binoculars.
They are fantastic, the BX2s. I've got a set of BX4s. I think you've got a set of BX4s too.
Yeah.
But they're cracking binos.
Seawar 4 said the bug touched the button.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
They're going to want to blame each other. Don't use the bug.
No, I don't. Yeah, we got a bug. Yeah, okay. Look, talking about one pair of binoculars to another pair of binoculars, Keithy, we've got the Bushel H2Os.
Yep, little H2O 10x42s. So these are a roof prism bino. They are a fair dinkum waterproof binocular.
Yep.
I've got a pair of these on the boat, and they are mine are crusted in salt at the moment, but they take a beating. These guys, they're rubber armoured. They've got a good adjustable eye relief on them. They have the typical lens coatings that come on the Bushnell binoculars and rifle scopes, and they come with the ironclad warranty as well. Look, that is a value for money binocular, and especially if you are, if you're in that marine environment, they just give you a little bit more grip on the hand, like that rubber texture that's on them. Really nice little unit. Ripper stocking filler if you've got someone in the family who's into their water sports or anything like that.
Yep.
awesome little bino.
Exactly.
And look, it will double as a hunting
I was
bino,
gonna say,
no doubt whatsoever.
Don't just pigeonhole it to water sports. That'd be fantastic. Up the bush hunting, you wouldn't have to worry about it getting wet. Yeah, fantastic.
Yep. Nitrogen field, they will not fail.
Correct.
Adrenaline's asking any updates on the Remington 700 Alphas coming here to Australia.
Yes, we've got
We
six,
got 'em.
we've got 6.5 Creedmoors now. I've got 308s. 308s arriving in a week or two. I don't know what caliber you're chasing, but yeah, the rest should start to filter through the first half of next year. So yeah, they get the two big calibers out of the way first, and we'll start getting them through.
So, Brad, just as an aside to that, Remington has really come on big this year.
Correct,
This has been a big year for us. Can you just take us a little bit through Remington and the range and what we've got?
Oh,
Hey, honey.
we got a guest.
Dog.
It was the dog that pushed the button.
Well, the dog's pushed this button. Digital Josh, you need to come over and
No,
fix this one for us.
But yeah, it's a good question, Matt. Look, Remington, they've been in the wilderness for a few years. I think I don't want to go over this too much. We did a whole episode on this not long ago, but we're certain we've got a good probably 70% of their models in stock now. There's probably just a hold up on some of their walnut ones. They'll be through in the next 6 months. But a big announcement from Remington only a week ago was they've closed down their Ilion facility now, and everything's going into their LaGrange, Georgia, state-of-the-art manufacturing plant. So, I suppose it's a bit sad. There's a lot of history in that Ilion plant, and if you've got an Ilion gun, keep it because it might be worth something in the future. But all their stuff from next year will be coming out of LaGrange, Georgia. So that's a good thing, I think, too.
XRKLKX asks, what's the difference between a Gen 1 and Gen 2 Loopall range?
I believe it's just the TBR. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So the Gen 1 didn't have the TBR, the Gen 2 does.
Okay, well, that seems to make sense.
Gen 2, it's better.
Regardless, these will fit in a Christmas stocking.
Without a doubt.
Not hugely expensive. Go out and buy one.
Correct.
Mate, we're going to move on to something just a little bit bigger. I think would look good under the Christmas tree as well. This is the RCBS Charge Master Link.
The RCBS Charge Master Link, yes. Now, these really have changed the face of reloading in the last 3 or 4 years. I was saying to the guys today, when I first started, I've done a fair bit of reloading. When I started reloading, and I've still got them at home, I've got a set of RCBS 502 beam balance scales. That's how I learnt to reload. That's all we had back then. There wasn't a lot of digital scales around, but this certainly has changed the game when it comes to reloading. These Charge Master Links, and RCBS make quite a few versions of these powder throwers. But the Charge Master Links, they're entry level one, a 2,000 grain capacity, accurate to 0.1 of a grain. So 0.1 of a grain difference. That's phenomenal, really, when you're putting in 35.5, 36.5, 60, things like that. These don't have the memory. These just are a single. You enter in your load and it pulls it out automatically. But it comes with the check weights, everything you want, LCD touchscreen display.
Does it work through an app?
It does. You can connect it to the RCBS app, and you can control it. You can set your loads. You can time it. Things like that. It really is the face of reloading moving forward.
Yeah, right. What's the one up from that?
Next one up is the Charge Master Supreme, which is all the good features, but it has a 50 load memory, so you can put your top 50 loads in it, and it stores them there. So that's fantastic. And then they got the top of the range one, which is the Match Master, and it is really.
That was the one I was thinking of. Yeah.
Oh, that's the other one.
That's
So the Supreme's in the middle, but the Match Master, it's a real unit.
Yeah. No, fantastic. So look, keep those questions coming through. Don't forget, this is our last episode of live stream for 2023, and we've got a great announcement of those winners of the Savage and Loopall Ultimate Hunter giveaway. So keep it coming through. Now, from the Charge Master, I'll tell you what, we've got some great products here tonight.
Exactly, yeah.
Fantastic.
And that's how the top 12 products of 2023, anyone you buy a present for out of this table, they'll certainly be happy.
If they go home unhappy, well, it's their own fault.
They're hard to please.
Yeah.
Hard to please.
Keith's thought on the Savage B22 series.
Yeah, I'm a big fan, actually. Look, Savage originally had the 93, and then they went on, the Mark II in their rimfire range, and they were sort of, in my opinion, as though they were very, very sturdy firearms and they shot very well, but they were fairly agricultural. So the B series stepped into that rotary magazine design. The stock was a massive improvement, very, very comfortable stock. The bolt was far superior. I see very few B series come back to the armoury. Yep, but great rifle. We've actually got a couple of B22s that we use for our testing at work. And yeah, an awesome little rifle. Massive step forward for Savage in their rimfire range was that B series. So yeah, if you're in the market for a rimfire rifle, definitely consider that one. It's a good one.
We've got the question, we get it every live stream. Tony, any word on whether there has been an increase in rifle primer production in 2024?
Yeah, look, Tony, no, I can't give you a correct answer on that because I don't know. Look, we're starting to get some pistol primers through. We've actually got large pistol in stock and small pistol coming, but yeah, just no sign on the horizon yet, mate. Sorry.
We get it every time we do live stream. We get that question. So yeah, mate, it's not great. Adrenaline's asking. Adrenaline's got a lot of questions. Those AAA Springfields look absolutely beautiful. Are they really that nice in real life?
Yep.
And would you take them out on a rabbit hunt in the bush, or are they
A bit too flash.
safe queens?
Yeah. Look, I'm of the opinion you buy a gun to use it.
Yeah.
Look, I've got some expensive guns, and I'm not afraid to take them out and use them. But look, it's in the beauty's in the eye of the beholder when it comes to walnut, doesn't it? So you know, it's subjective, and what some people think is magic isn't another person's cup of tea. But you know, vice versa. Some people like light coloured stocks, some people like dark coloured stocks, some like a tiger stripe, some like a different configuration in them. But look, we've looked at, we went through a few, Keithy, didn't we? We found some absolute spectacular ones in there, and not one stock looks the same. Not one. And as for taking out for a rabbit hunt, I would certainly do that.
In fact, speaking of rabbit hunts, we went out last night.
We did.
What did we get? About 18?
Yeah, we got a few.
Yeah, we got a few. But that's going to come up in a later episode of NIOA TV, so stay tuned. Hopefully before the end of the year too. Yeah, a bit of fun.
So we can get that out.
2 clicks up. I got my dad's old RCBS beam scale.
Yep.
The beam
Yeah,
scale, $29.95 price tag on the box, and gives an idea of how the old thing
Yeah. Still works perfectly,
Yeah.
and I get that too. Mine does as well. So,
It's $29.95.
I know.
I'm tipping that's a while ago.
I'm getting I'm getting lazy and time poor now, but these things are fantastic.
Yeah,
so,
no, they're good. They're really good. Okay, so look, moving on from the Chargemaster link, we're going to talk cleaning products.
Okay,
And
well,
we've
that's
got-
next.
Yeah, and we've got the Breakthrough Eva Case cleaning kits, mate.
Yeah, look, this is a new one. Breakthrough is a new company for us this year, having just been bought out by the Allen Company, who make that Ruger mat there in front of you. But look, Breakthrough's claim to fame is the no chemicals in their solvents. Yeah, chemical free. Now, how does that work? You ask.
Brad,
Keith uses it.
How does
Yeah.
that work?
Well, I can't see because I haven't
It
used
works
it.
just like a regular solvent.
Exactly. Keith uses it in the armoury and swears by it now. So
Yeah, I use their lubricants as well. They do. They've got a really good mix, and I always like to try a new product and see how it goes. But Breakthrough solvents are definitely on the cards for us as well now. They are a little bit more gentle, and you don't need to panic so much if you get a spill on your hands or anything like that. The chemicals are quite user friendly. I would say that their solvent takes a little longer to break down the copper, but it works beautifully.
So you'd have no problem with leaving it in overnight in your barrel?
No, it's not harmful to
There you go.
it's only harmful to the copper.
There you go.
So it's not gonna do any harm to your barrel. But their lubricants, I really rate them. It's good gear, very good gear.
Yeah. Hey, look, this is a perfect little cleaning kit too. It's compact in an EVA case, so great for throwing in the backpack, great for throwing in the shooting bag, going to the range if you need to clean it, great for taking away on a hunting trip. They're solid. The zips are really sturdy. So inside we've got a 5-piece rod, and they make 3 of these. They make a 22 cal one, a 30 cal one, and a universal one. Now you get a few more obviously brushes in the universal one, but you don't get the mops that you get in the other 2. So,
Okay.
but these are good because they come with, Matt, read it out.
Oh, well, you got the beautiful canvas hard case, the 50mm
Exactly.
cleaner, 12mm oil handle, fixed black oxide steel rods, the rotating black oxide steel rod, the double-ended nylon brush, the bronze bore brush, the bore mat, the bronze chamber brush, the bronze bolt carrier brush, the brass jag, the brass patch holder, stainless steel pick, silicone game cloth, chamber flag, and of course, cotton patches.
And that comes all in that. How
Yeah.
do they fit it in there? But that's how good. Look, these are a fantastic addition to us, and we're kicking some goals at breakthrough. It's really good.
So what do we got here? We got some. Brent is saying, just got my first rifle yesterday. Was wondering what kind of cleaning products I need.
There you go.
Get yourself one of them, mate.
Mate, you buy two.
Yeah.
Get one for now and one for Christmas.
Yep.
Seawall 4 says he'll stop using the CLR. Is that obviously some kind of chemical?
Yeah, see, yeah. Well, I know it as a scale remover.
Yeah.
Drain cleaner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your shower.
Yep.
Yeah, good idea, Seawall 4. Dylan's asked, got a breakthrough pull-through in 12 gauge, clips on my belt, so easy for a quick pull-through out. Yeah, so that'd be some sort of,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that from breakthrough. So breakthrough make a battle rope, they call them. So
A battle rope?
Call it a battle rope, yeah, and it's very similar to a bore snake, and it comes in another little EVA case like that, as you said, clips on your belt. Fantastic.
Okay. Murad's got the Carbon Pro today.
Nice.
There you go.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, he's getting ready for
You'll enjoy it.
Be awesome. Rightio. Well, look, keep those questions coming through because, well, we're halfway through tonight and it's starting to get a bit exciting because I reckon about a half an hour time we're going to announce the winner.
We're getting that close.
We are getting that close of the Loopall and Savage Ultimate Hunter giveaway. Now, I just want to talk a little bit about this because Brad and I earlier this year, I don't know if you guys have seen the video, but we went to the Loopall factory.
Correct.
And we went to the Savage factory.
Correct.
We built our own rifles.
Correct.
We got the Loopall scopes, we put them on the Loopall, took us out to the Madras range that they had. And with those rifles, straight out of the box, we shot them at over 1,000 yards.
We did.
In fact, 1,004
1,004 to be precise.
to be precise. But Brad, well, tell us a little bit about your experience, because we had a great time. The guys at Loopall and Savage really looked after us. But it was incredible just seeing these things getting made, wasn't it?
Yeah, look, it was a real eye-opener in both factories, Loopall and Savage. Loopall, the amount of workers and the patriotism and dedication their workers have to what they do and what they build over there. You can see there's a real effort.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they really want to make the best things in the world, you know, the best optics. That's what they want to be known for. Savage, look, the Savage factory was, once again, a little bit older. It's been there a long time.
That was an eye-opener.
But the people there are just as patriotic and just as dedicated to what they make.
Yeah, and I think, Keith, you've been to the Loopall.
I haven't been to Loopall, but I've been to Savage.
Yeah, you've been to the
Yeah.
Savage factory as well.
And
so.
I love that Savage still use their traditional ways to rifle barrels, to go about building a rifle. But now, of course, they've got a state-of-the-art equipment as well, which are also producing these rifles, carbon-wrapped barrels and bits and pieces.
Exactly,
so, Savage have come a long way. It's a very old business. No surprise that it's still around. They build a bloody good product.
I think one of the things that I was really surprised about was they hand straightened
The barrels, yeah, on certain models.
Certain models.
It was a fantastic to watch. Yeah, it was really good.
No, just incredible. So look, keep those questions coming through. Adrenaline liked the episode. That was good. It was cold. yes, it was cold. It was a fantastic trip. But the great thing from it, of course, was that we got to bring those guns back. And that's what we've been offering up
going out tonight.
as a
That's
prize.
right,
And they're
yeah.
going out tonight, hopefully to some deserving people. So, look, something that we've actually used today, which is actually going to happen on a NIOA TV episode at some point. But, Keithy, you were impressed. I was impressed. Brad, he's pretty hard to impress, but he was impressed.
I was impressed.
It was the Cwell Flashbang Steel Target Hit Indicator.
And I did think this is a bit of a gimmick.
Yep.
But it's not, is it?
No.
There it is.
It bloody works.
It
Especially
does fantastic.
Yeah.
when you're out at a long distance and you can't hear the report back from hitting the steel. This guy tells you that you've hit it.
Hang on, I can show you. Look. Ow! You didn't turn that on at the back, did you?
No, I didn't, on purpose.
Jeez!
There you go. But these are fantastic. We shot there today, and I don't think you could have found a brighter day.
Oh, no, it was a hot day today.
Yeah, and we shot
Sun was out.
midday, 12 o'clock. It was bright,
Sun was out.
glary, but these stood out. Well, from 300 metres, but we could have
Saw
gone a
that,
lot
yeah.
further back and
Correct.
kept seeing them. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fantastic, and you can see they're very unobstructive there. You can hardly, they don't stand out by much.
Hold it up a bit. I don't know if they can. Yeah.
There we go. But as Keith mentioned, Velcro on the back. They run on 3 AA batteries.
Yep. Now you might think that, oh, geez, what happens if I hit one of these with the bullet? But the LEDs are in a bit of a parallel circuit, so that if you hit the 2 or 3 or whatever, the rest keep working. So you do get a fair bit of life out of this. And trust me, we hammered these today with a lot of shots. We didn't even hit it.
No, they survived.
They survived.
But
that was a miracle in itself.
Some of our equipment didn't survive.
No, correct.
We are one GoPro less.
Oh, I got to put that in my marketing report.
That's coming out of marketing budget,
Coming
thank
out of
goodness.
marketing budget. How much is a GoPro digital, Josh?
I'm sure you can get them pretty cheap second hands.
How much are we talking?
This one today is very second hand now.
It didn't last. But listen, this isn't on our list, but how good was the AR500 Steel by?
Yeah, look, there's quite a few companies making AR500 Steels now, and this is an Easy Aim Hard Ruck by Alan. Same deal, Alan guys, they're featuring very heavily tonight. Breakthrough on the mat there, but look, these are fantastic. 3/8 inch steel. We shot 308s on these all day, and you can have a look. They haven't, apart from the few marks on the front, they haven't punctured them. These things are really rock solid. They're making a lot of different sizes. We shot 8 inch, 10 inch and 12 inch today, but they make bigger ones, IPSC targets as well. There's other models available, other manufacturers available. Yeah. Cordwell do a range of AR500s, Champion do a range of AR500s, and we've got every one of them in stock.
Yeah, so there's no excuse.
No, exactly.
And you get one of those, whack a Cwell Flashbang on.
Yeah. But it's becoming more and more popular long range shooting, isn't it? And these things really do make it achievable out in the paddock.
Oh, and that was the one thing, before you even hear that sound, you're seeing that light.
Yeah, yep.
And I think you could get way out, with those things, and you'll still see
For sure.
It.
Yep.
But even nighttime shooting, imagine that.
Sure, yeah.
That'd be unbelievable.
It is bloody bright, and I think the choice of colour is probably what really separates it. I don't think a white light would probably work on that.
No, that's right. Yeah.
So I reckon. Honestly, I thought it was a gimmick, and it's not.
We were pleasantly surprised.
It's a bloody good bit of kit.
Adrenaline says, we have seen Redline and Rimfire come out as the new products from Springfield in 2023. Is there anything new coming from them in 2024 that we can talk about?
Geez, I hope so, because they build good gear.
Yeah, I know. Look, it's... watch this space. That's all I can say.
Look out. Watch this space.
There will be long actions coming out in their 2020 waypoints, the ever popular and highly successful model of firearm that they do now. But you never know.
Okay.
They're a very progressive company, Springfield. Yeah, there'll be something floating around there.
Seawall 4 wants to know, what are we bringing back from the SHOT Show in 2024? So
hopefully just ourselves. Hopefully we get back all right. Yeah. I don't know. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Tony Morgan's, he's already ordered some flashbangs already.
You won't be disappointed, Tony.
No,
won't be disappointed.
We were really impressed. Get a couple, because they get, spread it out.
Yeah.
You need a couple.
If you've got five AR500s, get 5 flashbangs.
Get 5 flashbangs with it. You won't be disappointed. Okay, so one of the things that we did with our shooting today, and we were using those RTEC.
The RTEC Ranger guns, yeah.
Ranger guns,
yeah, they were
pretty impressive.
really good.
I had the pump action.
Yep.
You had a pump action.
I had a pump. What did you have?
Straight pull, in the timber stock.
Yeah.
And it was nice. Shooting off this Ruger mat, shooting prone, that straight pull is it's a game changer.
Yeah.
You can deal with everything just so easily without lifting bolts or lifting your head or anything. I was super impressed, and didn't shoot.
Oh,
they shot unreal.
For a hunting rifle, out to some of the ranges we were hitting things at, that was really impressive.
Yeah.
Josh Petavoli is asking, the Ruger Go Wild Compact, is that still available?
In Rimfire? No.
He's not.
Look, I'm hearing on the grapevine that the Go Wild's looking to be discontinued sometime in the future, moving forward. Just through, because they're Cerakoted, it's quite an extra process for them. So, look, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see any Go Wilds moving forward.
Okay. So, look, the reason I talked about the RTECs that we used today was because we used these RTECs, I think, at about the 200 mark with this, which was the Primos Apex carbon fibre tripod.
Yeah.
Now, people not know Primos, they make all sorts of bipods and tripods.
Yeah, the trigger sticks they were famous for earlier.
I love the trigger stick. That was always great, but they seem to have sort of built upon that sort of platform with this tripod, and it's a lot more sturdier.
lot more.
Oh, it weighs nothing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but what I'm saying is, it held what we needed to do today, didn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Rock solid, yeah.
Yep.
We were shooting 308s off that, it never moved.
Yep.
Never moved, locked the guns into them. But they're fantastic. There's a lot of, this is all the rage at the moment, hunting tripods. Bog Pod, they've been out for a few years now and they really have set the tone. Spartan, with his range, you know, with the Ascents and the Sentinels before that.
Yep.
He's got some new ones coming next year, look out. But this is Primos's version, the Apex. And the one thing I like about this is the one-hand operation underneath the ball head there, as Keith is demonstrating there. I hope everyone can see that. But, geez, that makes it easy. If you're shooting on uneven ground, you need to take that quick shot. It's just a trigger action, bang down, bang up.
Squeeze that trigger and you can manipulate it as you please.
Exactly right. Super strong, easy to adjust. They are really a really good item.
And we had the timber stock in this. It's got nice, soft textured grip on the side. It's not going to knock your gun around.
Correct. Yeah.
Really good thing.
Yeah.
How are you going to wrap something like that to put under the
Well,
tree?
they come in a smaller box than that. Luckily,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
they compress. We'll get that under the tree for you. No problem.
Okay. Now, listen, one of the other things, and while we're talking Primos, because I think it was this year that Spartan also had a bit of a partnership with Primos.
Yeah, they did. Look, the Primos liked what Spartan was doing so much that they incorporated
And I think
some
we've
of
got
his
one over here.
No, we haven't yet, Matthew.
We don't?
No.
Fine then.
Matthew, you didn't listen during rehearsal, but
We rehearse.
but that's correct. Yeah. So Primos have adapted some of Spartan's technology. It's called the Magna Switch.
That's it.
That's it, the Magna Switch. I haven't got one here yet, but they're coming. They're on their way from Primos. And it's exactly the same. You'll get the same, your favourite trigger stick, your favourite Apex bipod like that. You'll get that with a Davros head on it coming shortly. And here's another thing we're going to talk about quickly is these new trigger stick mounted bipods by Primos. So this one is your standard one that attaches to your pick rail, and there's an adapter in there that'll just clip onto your sling swivel stud. But they also do this model with the Magna Switch. So that's that Spartan technology. So, you know, as we mentioned before, when you start getting firearms with that unique gunsmith adapter, you're not locked into buying a Spartan. You can buy a Primos and it'll work in the same gun.
Which is pretty.
It is pretty good, yeah. Look, these are just new out too, these trigger-mounted bipods. So they've always been famous for trigger sticks, but these bipods are fantastic, short, medium and long. And look at the feet on them.
Oh, yeah, they're not going.
They look like a golf spikes. Once they get into the ground, they're not moving. So these, fantastic product again from Primos.
I mean, look at that. That'd fit into the Christmas stocking.
Without a doubt.
No problem
Without a doubt.
All right. Okay. Well, we've got some more questions coming through. Do you carry any rifle bore scopes?
We do, but I've just heard that they won't be continuing with them for 2024. So Lyman make a bore scope.
Yeah, it's good to
I honestly can't tell you whether I've got any left, but if I have, I suggest getting one because Lyman will discontinue that product next year.
Yeah. Right, good for night vision, rehearsal equals beers, I'm assuming. No. Beers come after this. Right, that's what we're waiting for.
That's exactly right.
Strictly water.
Strictly water tonight. Well, you got to drive home tonight, mate.
True.
So that'll be good. Now, listen, this is new and exciting. Brad, earlier this year, Brad and I...
Where are we up to?
We are up to...
I want to sharpen me now.
Sharpen the knife.
Oh, okay then. Right.
So earlier this year, Brad and I met with Warthog sharpeners.
Yeah,
and,
great people.
Yeah, fantastic. And quite a unique system.
It is. And you've got to get me a knife. But
I'll
that's
go
all right.
and get one. I'll go and get one.
But yeah,
I'll go and get one.
this is a fantastic system, and you know we had a good chat about this today, Keith, didn't we? You know, what's the number? You know, a lot of people think they can sharpen knives. I know. I think I can, but I can't. I'm no good at it. And if you don't do it right, you'll actually do damage to your blade.
Yep.
So the biggest thing about sharpening a knife is that angle and that consistent angle on both edges of the blade. With these Warthog sharpeners, that's what they're meant to do. These are perfect. It's so easy to use. That's what really impressed us right from the start. Was how easy these are to use. So, you know, they haven't got a lot of models. They keep the range fairly short, but this is the V-Sharp. The beautiful thing about this is it's got it's got different cutouts here for your different angles of blade you want. So, you know, I think it's 15, 20, 25, 30. So, obviously, here he comes. I hope he brought, yeah, probably...
Maybe
Probably
maybe
not.
something a little
Yeah,
smaller.
like a little smaller. Yeah, thank you.
Poking the camera in the
That's
eyes.
exactly right. But these are very simple. They have a guide here that you just keep the blade flat up against, and it's just a simple, easy as that.
That's it.
That's all there is. But you got to do it more than once, of course.
Show us.
Yeah. But simple there.
Anyone could do that.
Anyone. Exactly right. These are simple. My wife, she can use them. As we were saying today, and there's nothing better than going home and sharpening the kitchen knives, because happy wife, happy life.
Right. Your wife gets upset if the kitchen knives aren't
Oh yeah,
sharp.
oh yeah, yeah. I keep them blunt for a reason though too.
I tell you what, let us know if your wife gets upset if the knives aren't sharp. Let us know in the comments. Fantastic.
But look, yeah, no, these are fantastic. As I said, multi-adjustable for your angle, and these are very easy to change the stones in. Click, bang, there they go.
So you can change different grit.
Exactly. Now here they are. Here they come. Oh, flashbang. They come with different coarseness. So you got medium, extra coarse, fine, extra fine.
Oh, wow.
You know, depending on how much work you need to put into your blade. But they're simple. They drop in and out, back into whatever angle you want, and clip straight back in. So these are. I was really taken by how easy they are.
Yeah.
Fantastic product, made in South Africa.
Yeah.
I've used a little curve model. Have we
Here it is.
got that?
Yeah, mate.
Yep.
Here we go.
That's a little beauty. I think it's
From
set,
Warthog.
set at 25 degrees, this one, but the principle's just the same. So just follow the plastic guideline down there, and it works beautifully. So 25 degrees. That's a real handy little thing. You can just have that on the kitchen bench.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
not quite as complicated as this guy, but you can't change the
Change the
abrasive
angle in
on
that.
this.
That's right. Yeah.
And the angle is fixed. But Rippo, I have used this and it works beautifully.
Yeah.
I play with the steel at home and pretend that I'm sharpening a knife, but I think I do more damage than good.
Exactly.
Because you do got to get that consistent
Angle.
sort
You
of
gotta get that
angle each
consistent
time.
angle,
Yeah.
Look, we're really excited about these. These our first shipment's a week away, so we should hopefully have them out before Christmas with a bit of luck, pending any more freight disasters. But yeah, we're really excited about this product and think it'll be a real winner for us for 2024.
Tony says, Brad, I will second that. No love heart powder sign. Any signs? Sorry, Tony, not too sure what you're saying there.
He keeps his knives blunt as well.
Yeah, I'll second no powder. No powder, any sign. Yeah, so Brad Daly's saying pistol powder is the biggest issue, none at all.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I can't shed any light on that for you. Look, I hear there's a bit floating around from other manufacturers. Look, there is a serious shortage in nitrocellulose and around the world, and it's going to take a while to fix that problem. Sorry.
Well, listen, on that sad note,
It was sad, yeah.
we're now going to go to a far more positive note. And I don't know, Digital Josh, can we get a slide up? Right, the slide's up, go and grab. Because we're going to bring this thing to a close tonight, boys. This is getting a bit exciting. All right, so as you know, this year, NIOA has offered one or brought to a head one of the most expensive giveaways ever. The Loopall and Savage Ultimate Hunter giveaway. All right, here they are here. Are we back, Digital Josh? We are back. Here are the guns at the very front. Brad, take us through what we got.
Well, that's the Impulse Mountain Hunter right there from Savage. So that's their new straight pull design, the one I made, the one we put together over there in Savage. On top is the VX5 HD.
Yep.
I can guarantee you it shoots. Guarantee you.
It does. And then behind it, we've got the Savage Model 110 Ultralight. Now, they've got the proprietary camo, the Woodland camo, fluted bolt, and of course the VX5 HD
on top as well.
That's right. They are both fantastic firearms. I'm actually going to be sad to see it leave.
Yep. And that's the carbon wrap barrels?
Yeah, from Proof. Yeah,
Proof research barrels.
exactly right. So there's no expense spared in these. These are a top-notch package.
And tonight, we are giving this away. We're going to make someone's Christmas, aren't we?
We are. Well, two people's Christmas.
Now, we had thousands of entries for this. Again, for people that didn't know, all you had to do was buy something Loopalled and something Savage. Sorry, buy anything Loopalled and anything Savage, and you just uploaded your receipt to our website, and you were in the draw. You had to write in 25 words or less which package you wanted and why. That's all you had to do. Very simple. And I got to say, we were overwhelmed by the amount of entries that we got through. Adrenaline's saying, so Matt and Brad put them together. Can we get a confirmation that Keith checked? Keith, take us through it. Have you checked it?
Yes, mate. They came through the armory, and I was pretty confident that they did a reasonable job after seeing the video, and they actually shot them over 1,000 yards. But yeah, I've scrutineered them, and they're good to go. No doubt about it. Actually, as you see them in front of you, they don't. This giveaway doesn't include those dirty old bipods.
No. So we've only got the bipods on it just so that we can display them here tonight.
We didn't want them scratching them before you got them.
Correct. So if you do win tonight and you go, where's my bipod? Well, you're hearing it from us first. You don't get them.
Bipod's not included. That's right.
No, but listen, you can go to your local gun shop and buy one.
Exactly. Hey, look at some of the newer ones too. Look at some of the Spartans.
Yeah, be fantastic. Gil 4794, is there a competition tonight? Well, Gil, I don't know if you've been living under a rock, mate, but we've been running this competition all year, and we are giving these away tonight. So also, just of course, just from our legal perspective, for people that did enter the competition, obviously there are terms and conditions with that. You have to meet the certain criteria, obviously, to legally receive these guns as well. So by any chance, if that doesn't happen and the people that we announce aren't able to get the gun, then the people that did the scrutiny of it will choose another winner.
Correct.
All right. Apart from that, so we've got the two major prizes we're giving away tonight. And there also is 50 consolation prizes where 50 people will get a hat, either a Loopall hat or a Savage Impulse cap. And we have your names and addresses, and we will get in contact with you, just like we will do with the rifles now. So what do you reckon, Brad?
Well, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Suspense is killing me.
It's killing me too.
So we didn't pick it.
We didn't pick the
We
winners.
don't know yet. So
The Image Mountain Hunter, Brad, that's yours?
you mean the Impulse?
Oh, sorry, the Impulse. It's been a big day. And I've got the Model 110. So
Okay.
the winner.
Who's going first? Me?
You can go first. So the winner.
Do we have a drum roll?
Digital Josh, is there a drum?
There
I
we go.
tell you what, all year, the budget still hasn't increased. Has it?
We can't afford a drum roll
Drum
yet.
roll. Righto, the winner of the Savage Model 110, the Savage Impulse in 6.5 Creedmoor is...
Melanie Hunter from Queensland.
Well done, Melanie Hunter from Queensland. I don't know if you're on here tonight, but congratulations. What did she write with the 25 words?
Would you like me to read those?
I would love to.
Here was the winning entry. Savage-like name, armed and ready to take aim, VX5 HD in my sights.
Oh.
An impulse I cannot fight, great ballistic coefficiency, exceptional proficiency.
Well,
That's
there you go.
pretty
25.
cool.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's pretty
yeah.
good.
That's a clear winner. I can see that right now.
Well done,
Well
Melanie.
done, Melanie,
You've
yeah.
got the Savage Impulse. We'll be in contact with you. Our legal people, they'll be in contact with you, and we'll get that to you hopefully before Christmas. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it depends how long it takes us to get all the information we need.
All right. Okay. The final winner,
Final winner. That's
Savage
right.
Model 110. In my view, a better gun.
My humble opinion.
My humble opinion. All right. The winner is of the Savage Model 110 Ultralight Hunter Rifle with a Loopall 3-15 by 44 VX5 HD is Mr. Brodie Ellis from Queensland.
Again.
Another one from
There you
Queensland.
go.
Congratulations, Brodie.
Congratulations, bro.
Well done. Let's see what Brodie wrote here. It's a carbon fibre, a marvel of tech, lightweight, easy to handle, no need to check. Durable, resists wear and tear, the 110 Ultralights beyond compare.
Nice, mate.
Well done, Brodie. Congratulations. You've won this, and we'll be in touch to get that to you as soon as we can. So
Exactly
congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Awesome.
Josh says he identifies as Melanie. Sorry, Josh. Sorry, mate. And look, a big thank you to our legal team who managed to make all this sort of stuff happen.
Exactly.
They do a lot of behind the scenes work, and it's a lot of work. Well, look, guys, that brings us to the end of our very final episode of NIOA TV Livestream for 2023.
2023.
I got to say, fellas, it's been a pleasure.
It's
having
been
you on
good.
board. Keithy, it's been great getting you on
New
board.
edition.
Mate. New edition. Love it. And now, listen, guys, there's actually going to be a bit of a change for 2024. We've got something very exciting to announce. We haven't told Brad yet because we don't know if we're going to include him. No, mate, you'll be right. You'll be right. We'll get you involved.
Do I need a box?
Not quite. You'll be right. But next year we're going to look. We're going to move away from the live stream format, and we're going to move to a podcast format.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're going to give that a bit of a go.
Ah.
So we haven't got a name for it yet. We don't know what we're going to call it yet. But in 2024, there will be a NIOA TV podcast, and we hope that you guys will follow us, check it out, and be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, 2023 is coming to a close, and we'd like to thank all of you for joining us on this journey this year for 2023. It's been great to have you on board. Stay safe over Christmas, and I hope this has inspired you to get out to your local gun dealer and support them and support our industry with these amazing products.
Yeah.
But above all, stay safe, spend some great time with your friends and family, and we look forward to seeing you next time on NIOA TV.